And as you know, I keep it real, people. Um, bruh, the afflictions that we constantly have to go through is so annoying. You know, my left eye is doing some weird trickery, or I don't know what the hell's going on with my eye, bro. Like, it feels like there's something in my eye. Bruh, I'm tired. Like, I am tired, bro. I am tired of this affliction, of this physical freaking life, bro. I am so tired. But anyway, I'm here. Um, had to literally go to my YouTube and edit, the video to click on save live stream. I have to do that every single time I go live. If I wanted to save my live stream chat, I literally have to go to the video, go to edit, go to live stream, and literally check the box. Okay, because if I don't do that, then they'll automatically close it out. Unless they just decide to keep it there. And they usually do that when I have negative comments. Okay, they'll close it out usually when I have positive comments. All right, anytime I get a negative comment, all of a sudden, it was there. Like, really, bruh? But anyway, I found out how to I stumbled upon it. Yeah, I literally stumbled upon it. Just clicking around in the settings in my studio and saying, "Oh man." So I literally have to check this for it to save my live stream chat. So anyway, I do that on every single video. Try to remember to go do that. You would think that they will have a way, that this would do this on every single live stream, for me to choose my settings, But no, they gotta make everything difficult, bruh. You know how an oppressive ass system, ruled by oppressors, okay, set up by oppressors, everything within their oppressive ass system is going to be nothing but oppression, okay? And so, yeah, I knew all my life I was being oppressed, bro. It's just that, like, people all around me would be like, "You're not being oppressed, you're just complaining," Like, I was not seeing nor experiencing what I was seeing and what I was experiencing. The fact that I was not free, okay? I was not free to be me, all right? All of these dogmatic belief systems, people trying to force me into all of these socially constructed boxes, okay? So pretty much my whole damn life has been a life of nothing but oppression, okay? And now I am validated, okay? So people wanted to call it complaining my whole life. But hey, I'm a truth speaker. I speak the truth of what I am experiencing, what I am seeing, okay? And I'm not a sugarcoater. On a recent video, it was brought to my attention by the Spirit to address this, okay? Because when I said I'm not gentle, I mean my personality is not gentle, okay? My personality is not gentle. Um, my personality is very bold. Most people would say aggressive. Okay. Um, However, I don't really see myself as aggressive because I don't force anything on anybody. But I'm the type of person that needs a platform. I need an outlet, because I don't have anybody that I can talk to. Okay? I am literally ostracized by everybody, okay? But I have been given a lot to give. It's just not readily accepted by most people, okay? But I have to have a place to put it for those who are seeking it, okay? So anyway, I'm validated now, okay? Because, bruh, everything that I was saying as a child, growing up, all throughout my life, lines up to this point in where I'm at and what I've been given to give. All of it is connected. Okay? I have the understanding and the clarity now. So now it's just like all praises to the Most High. Okay? I am so happy that I'm not of this world, okay? I'm so happy that I was given the eyes to see what this world was, even when I was in ignorance. Even when I was laying dead in the street for 3.5 days, 3.5 years at times and half time. Alright? Everybody upon this earth has been upon this earth and alive during this half a time. Okay? That we've all been living on the earth. Literally at the end of this. Okay? Because and I didn't plan this, okay? I didn't plan to talk to you before, just going into the audio and continuing. This is just some things that was upon my heart, okay? And so anyway, I wanted to touch on about this gentle thing, okay? My personality ain't gentle, but I am a gentle soul, okay? My personality, though, my delivery, the way I come across, ain't gentle whatsoever, but my soul is gentle. Okay? So there's a difference. Okay? My personality, which is natural, how I, come across to people, because I'm not a sugarcoater. He made me bitter truth. Okay? But I'm empathetic, okay? Like, it's like I am sensitive to the suffering of those of creation, of humanity, okay? In that aspect, I'm gentle because I'm very sensitive to all of this, okay? I'm aware of all of this, okay? I'm aware of the evil, okay? I'm aware of the deception. I'm aware of the captivity of the people and of all creation, okay? So in this aspect, I'm a gentle soul, okay? Because all of that, I can feel all of that, and it makes. I cannot watch slaughterhouse videos. I don't even know how to break this down and explain to you. Gentle in the aspect of this, okay? This is what the fruit of the spirit of gentleness means, okay? It doesn't mean that you speak sweet nothings in the ears of the people. No, because the spirit of truth comes to reprove people, and this lines up with my natural personality, okay, which is offensive to a lot of people. Okay, I don't do it on purpose. Okay, I don't. Okay, it's natural. Okay, it comes across, you know, some people would say rude. Okay, other people would be like, you lack diplomacy. You don't have any tact. Okay, these are the things that's been told to me, okay, about my delivery, about how I come across to people, okay? I'm sorry that I am not pleasant, okay? But I'm not here to please you. I'm here to speak the living word by the way of the Spirit, by the Spirit of truth, which brings reproof, okay? And, it is better that you listen to someone that, comes across like myself, versus listen to somebody that, doesn't offend you, but yet they're lying to you, okay? At least I'm telling you the truth. I think that matters a lot more than you being comfortable. I'm just saying, okay? Not only that, I open up my real life, okay? I'm not afraid to show my real life. I'm not afraid to show my soul, okay? I ain't afraid to bare my soul on here. I'm not afraid to show my true heart on here. But that is rare in these days. It's very rare. Yet people can seem to care less about what's rare. Okay? I'm seen as nothing, but I'm rare. Like, wow. How's that work? Seriously. How's that work? How am I nothing? Literally. How am I seen as nothing, but I am rare in this world? You should ask yourself that. That's a logical question, don't you think? I'm seen as the scum of the earth, as a nobody. There's crickets on my channel. Nobody's paying attention. But I'm rare. That should blow your mind. So we're about to get into an aspect about my life, okay? It's like an open book over here. my channel is about my life. Okay, my channel is about my life. And because I was actually instructed to do this, okay? Because I am a living witness. I did not know this when I first started this channel. Okay? I knew I was supposed to tell my testimony. Alright? I knew I was supposed to do that. But, it was a step-by-step process. Alright? I didn't have the whole picture. I was obedient. Okay? I literally followed the leading of the Spirit. So that being said, let's go ahead and continue in this audio. I'm rebellious against this satanic kingdom that my mama couldn't see is of Satan. Okay? She's beginning to see it now. You know, but for a long time, all my life, me and my mama butt heads because my mama was always viewing things from the perspective of all the things that she's acquired her whole life living in this world. You know, and let me at the same time say that yes, she's also had the Holy Spirit, okay? So even though my mama has had the Holy Spirit, and she does have the Holy Spirit, she's innocently still attached to this beast system, and she views it as something benevolent when it's something that is sinister, okay? She views the church that she goes to, which is a building made with human hands, led by Europeans, evangelical European Christians that don't have the truth of the Most High. They don't have His oracles, okay? That's why she is being misled, okay? Innocently. Because she's not making a conscious choice to do these things. She's going to church because it is tradition. And it is something that has been ingrained in her to do. This did not come from the all power of love and life. Now, let me show you something right quick, okay? Because people need to understand. The seed of this land were not Christians. This is something that we were forced to adopt at the hands of our captors, at the hands of those who came to colonize our lands. All right. I've brung this out many times. Let's see, we're gonna get this one. These were the types of torturing devices that the Christians would use, okay, during the Inquisition. This the types of the position that we were in, okay, when these Christians came over here, okay. All right, this is how, we were renamed Mexican, okay, over there in, what's known today as Mexico, okay. Our people are the Aztecs, okay. We are the Aztecs. We are the ancient people of the Americas, okay. The Americas is a true biblical land, so you need to understand that, okay. I got many videos breaking that down. We're not going that route. All right. However, we're just going to talk about the indigenous people of this land, the seed of this land, and how we became Christian. Okay? So over there in Mexico, they renamed them Mexicans. Okay? Now, what's known today as Mexicans are not the real people of Mexico. Okay? No, those are Spaniards. All right? Understand, they are foreigners. Okay? Who are oppressing the real indigenous people. Okay? The copper-colored people that are pushed into the slums and the ghettos. All right? Oppressed. You shall know who the seed of the land is by their circumstances. Okay? The majority of them. All right? Now, this is how they became Catholic. All right? By raping, robbing, and murdering, and torturing, forcing. It was by force. They forced it upon our people. Okay, which is biblical prophecy. Alright, so we got, it's several times throughout Deuteronomy, and it is in Revelations. And there, you will serve gods of wood and stone, in Revelations 9:20. Alright, Deuteronomy 28:64, we will be scattered amongst all people, from one end of the earth to the other, and there we shall serve other gods of wood and stone. Okay? The God of Christianity is wood. Okay? And the God of stone is that Kaaba stone, Islam. Okay? Deuteronomy 28:36. There. Us and our king will be, let's see. The Most High will send you and your king away to a nation neither you nor your ancestors knew, where you will serve other gods made of wood and stone. Okay? So he basically sent us out of his presence. Okay? We no longer had his protection. Alright? He withdrew his protection from us because we chose to be disobedient. We continued to spill blood in this land when we were instructed not to spill any blood whatsoever, let alone innocent blood. Okay? We were spilling innocent blood and eating the dead body thereof. This was abominable before the eyes of the Great Spirit. Yet we kept doing it. Okay? Therefore, this was the prophecy that was spoken against us. Okay? We have served other gods of wood and stone. Okay? Most so-called black people are either Christians, some kind of various form of Christianity, all right, no matter what denomination, whether Catholic, all right, Baptist, all right, it doesn't matter, Okay, all of them different denominations of variations of Christianity, all right, all stem from the Catholic Church. Okay, all religions stem from the Catholic Church, but all of that is from the God of wood, okay? And then stone. You know, if they're not some form of Christianity, okay, then they are Muslim, okay? Cobblestone. This is biblical prophecy. It doesn't matter what you think. All right? Deuteronomy 4:28, and there you shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone. Okay? Religion is man-made. It did not come from the Great Spirit. We were forced to be Christians. Okay? Hold on. Let's see, where did it go? Over here. Oh, and they did it by torturing us. This machine was invented in the 15th century. That was about the same damn time they were invading the lands. Okay? They had permission by the Vatican. All right? Pope Nicholas V issued the papal bull, Dum Diversas, that means till different. Okay? Till this is done by Satanists. Okay, this is done by those who worship Satan. Okay? This does not come from the Great Spirit. People need to understand this. This was wickedness. Absolutely nothing to do with the Great Spirit, other than he withdrew protection from the people of the lands that this was allowed to happen in. Okay? To bring about what we know today as Christianity. And white supremacy. Okay? Now, Pope Nicholas V issued the papal bull, till different, on 18 June 1452. It authorized, okay? They set themselves up in authority. They gave themselves the authority. He authorized Alfonso V of Portugal to reduce any quote-unquote Saracens, Muslims, okay, and quote-unquote pagans, all right, any other unbelievers, all right. We were called pagans. We were considered pagans, all right, if we did not worship the God of Christianity, all right, the God of the Pope, all right, which was the Antichrist. If we would not bow down and accept the Antichrist, okay, we were reduced to perpetual slavery. The Great Spirit allowed this beginning in the late 14th century. Okay? Understand how long we've been up under this captivity. The original seed of this land and all the lands that were colonized. During the times of the Gentiles. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Oh, their time is fulfilled. Oh, yeah, because the children of light has risen. Okay? Now this true gospel is coming forth. It's going forth right now in the earth is being preached in all the world as a testimony to all nations. And then the end of this system will come. This facilitated Portuguese slave trade from West Africa. The same Pope wrote the bull Romanus Pontifex on January 5th, 1455 to the same Alfonso. And then as a follow-up to the Till Different, it extended to the Catholic nations of Europe dominion over discovered lands during the Age of Discovery, their manifested destiny. The manifested destiny of the worst of the heathen, along with sanctifying the seizure of non-Christian lands. It encouraged the enslavement of the seed of this land, non-Christian peoples in Africa and the New World. And the New World. It was only new to the colonizers. It was not new to those who were residing here. We weighing all in singular the premises with due meditation, and noting that since we have formerly by other letters of ours granted among other things free and ample facility to the aforesaid King Alfonso to invade, search out, capture, vanquish, and subdue all enemies whatsoever, all non-Christian people, all enemies to the Antichrist, okay? All non-Christian people. Your Christianity is brought to you by the Antichrist, okay? You actually worship Lucifer. You don't know it, but you do. You're believing upon a blood sacrifice. That's of Satan. So they gave themselves the permission to subdue all of us who rebelled against the Antichrist. All right? All enemies of the Antichrist, wheresoever placed. And the kingdoms, dukedoms, principalities, dominions, possessions, and all movable and immovable goods, whatsoever held and possessed by us, to reduce us to perpetual slavery, and to apply and appropriate to himself and his successors the kingdoms, dukedoms, countries, principalities, dominions, possessions, and goods, and to convert them to his and their use and profit, by having secured the said faculty. Okay, the said faculty. Having secured the said faculty, that's taken down a seed of these lands. And this said faculty is the seed of Israel, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true holy people. Okay? That's who they came to subdue. Okay? the said King Alfonso, or by his authority, the aforesaid Afante, justly and lawfully has acquired and possessed and does possess these lands, these islands, lands, harbors, and seas, and they do of right belong to and pertain to the said King of Alfonso and his successors. In 1493, Alexander VI issued the bull whatever that is, stating one Christian nation did not have the right to establish dominion over lands previously dominated by another Christian nation, thus establishing the law of nations. But this is all done under the Antichrist. Okay? This is all done under the Antichrist system. The revised Roman Empire. Okay? They were establishing this during the times of the Gentiles. At the end. Alright? This was getting toward their end. Okay? But they had to take us down over here in the fourth part. This gave them the ability to take us down in the fourth part. Over here in the Americas, the fourth part. Okay? This is what they did. And the Great Spirit allowed them to do this over here in the final part of the earth. Okay? Now, so, those who you look to, like, let's see here. These people ain't true royalty, okay? This ain't true royalty. No. These ain't the real people that's supposed to be ruling, alright? That's the people of the land. Alright, hold on here. They usurped the real people, okay? They usurped the real people. They first usurped us in Europe. They took us down in Europe and they replaced us with themselves, okay? They are not the true royals. No, they're not. This is the Serpent Seed, okay? I don't care what you want to believe, alright? These people are wholly wicked, alright? Wholly wicked, okay? Ain't the original seed, okay? No. These are wicked people operating under Satan, okay? Can you not see it? Look at them. Can you not see how wicked these people are? The eyes is the windows to the soul. Look at these people. Bruh, open your eyes, okay? These people are not holy, okay? These people are not holy. Look at these people. Do these people look holy? These are holy, wicked people. They got all of their wealth. They have impoverished nations of people. They don't have empathy. They do not have a compassionate bone in their body. Okay? They are the opposite of that. What is it going to take for you people to understand this? Everything that she has was stolen from the indigenous people. Every single thing that they have, they stole it from us. With this dumb diverse is still different. You can't have it forever. It does not belong to you. It belongs to the original seed of the lands that were invaded. We are the Royal Priesthood. And we are going to get back every single thing that was stolen from us. Okay? You want to be on the right side of things. Alright? So now, my family does not understand this. They don't see themselves as a royal priesthood. But we were the ones that were chosen to be the priest of the earth. We were the ones first given the oracles and instructed to demonstrate these oracles. And because we did not demonstrate the oracles, but instead chose to do wickedness, we went into captivity time and time and time and time and time again. This was to allow all of these other nations their chance to show forth righteousness upon the earth. They were given their appointed times, and every single nation has failed. Now it has returned to the original seed of the lands. And there is a third of us who chose to come back to the original covenant, the covenantal mission, that we shall love our neighbor as we do ourselves, showing forth divine love upon the earth, demonstrating it with our life. We're the ones that was prophesied will be raised in this time to remember ourselves in the land of our captivity. And we have praised him in the land of our captivity. Thinking upon his name, that means we're keeping these laws at all times. Therefore, your time's up, Gentiles. Your time's up, heathens. Accept the fullness of the gospel, or prepare to be dealt with. The Yahudim has been risen. Now, we are the royal priesthood, whether you want to believe that or not. We are the living witnesses. We've been risen already. Yeah, we've been risen already. So your time is up. Your Left Behind series? What happened when the two witnesses were raised from the dead after they lay dead in the street for 3.5 days? What happened in the Left Behind series? Those of you who've read the books and or maybe have listened to the audio drama, it's very entertaining, I give them that. You know, but did the living witnesses get killed again once they were raised? Is that written in the scriptures that the living witnesses, once we're raised from the dead, is it written that we're going to go back to sleep? Or is it written that great destruction is coming upon the wicked? That great destruction, you about to be dealt with. You wicked people is literally in trouble. Oh, you can keep ignoring this all you want. But every single thing that we've been given to say to you and instructed to say to you is going to be fulfilled. We ain't going back to sleep. We're going to be divinely protected. The earth is getting ready to purge the wicked. Only going to protect the righteous. Only going to protect the Yahudim and those who choose to cleave. Let me check my time. I'm at 39 minutes. Alright? We gonna continue in this audio, but I'm not gonna go too much longer. I do need to get my beings on and all of this, keeping it real, okay? There's things I need to do, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to this audio. And, you know, let me close some of this stuff out here that we're not needing no more. You know, my family need to understand, you know, what happened. You know, we were not originally Christians, okay? We were not originally Christians. Alright, and I do want to go over a couple of more things right quick. See this right here? See, whenever you do something that is not aligned with the yearning of your soul, you create suffering, okay? So, you know, all my life I was suffering because, you know, being forced to go to school was not aligned with the yearning of my soul, okay? Being forced to work jobs was not aligned with the yearning of my soul. Therefore, I was in turmoil, okay? My spirit was in turmoil. My spirit was suffering. I was suffering, okay? My whole damn life has been a life of suffering in some kind of way. But I am of the Royal Priesthood.
This came from the Adversary, the one that said he would set himself up like the Most High. But yet the Father is using her offspring, her firstborn, to get specific. He's using her firstborn to speak some of these things to her. And all praises to the Father that the cracks are beginning to bleed light through that wall that she has been comfortable and complacent in. And eventually, my mama is going to detach herself from that wall, okay, from this system, because the Father had already told me that my mama is of the kingdom and that my mama has a pure heart. You know, it's about the heart, it's about intention, you know. It's not necessarily all about our actions. It is about our actions. But some of the actions, like my mama going to church and that action is something that is a core belief, okay? So that action that she's doing is out of innocence. Okay, it's not out of rebellion against the Father. My mama has chosen to see the Father and the Holy Spirit, and the righteous angels has been working on my mama's spirit. A couple of weeks ago, my mama told me that she wants to learn how to begin cooking vegan. Now, I stopped talking to my mama about eating flesh and blood. I left it alone for about a year or so, maybe a little bit more, but at the same time, within the past year or so, whenever my family invite me to fellowship with them, I don't decline it. I've shown up and I eat the vegetables that is offered, okay? And I don't partake of the flesh and blood. I don't say a word about it unless I'm asked. And I was asked when I went to Texas, Brazil, to my mama's anniversary dinner. I was really happy that my mama got to finally retire. My mama's, my mama's retirement, not my mama's anniversary, but my mama's retirement party. And I was ecstatic to attend that. I was really happy that they invited me, you know. At first, I was a little upset because of the place that was picked out, Texas the Grill. You know, when I looked it up, I seen it was a steakhouse, so I automatically assumed, you know, that they wouldn't have anything there for me to eat other than a salad, you know. Because when I looked it up, it didn't show a salad bar. You know, it just said steakhouse, and I stopped there as soon as I seen steakhouse. I should have done my due diligence and looked further into it, but I didn't. That's my bad. That's my bad for assuming, you know. So anyway, I had ended up eating before I went, thinking that I was only going to be able to get like a little side salad or something, you know. And lo and behold, I get there and they have tons of stuff that I could eat. You know, I felt bad that I assumed that they didn't take me into consideration, you know, because it seemed like they did take me into consideration, considering all the things that was available there for me to eat. And my stepdad even bought me a glass of wine. You know, my family, they're seeing me in a different light lately, you know. And this is because the fruits that are operating within my life, okay? And in the fruits that is operating in my life, it is causing my family to change towards me, okay?
And then I also wanted to add in the fact that, yes, my stepdad literally bought me a glass of wine, and they don't drink, okay? Keep in mind, my family is very religious, okay? They are devout Christians, okay? And these devout Christians, my family, okay, they don't drink, like, at all, okay? And this is my whole damn family, except my brother drinks, okay? My brother and his wife, they drink, okay? But my uncles, okay, my aunt, all right, my mom, you know, don't drink. My mom and my stepdad don't drink. My dad does, okay? My dad drinks, all right? I've always had a closer relationship with my dad than I ever had with my mama, okay? Like, you know, I've always wanted a close relationship with my mom. But my mom always, it seemed like she always had an issue with me, you know? But I got other videos that goes into this, you know, when dealing with, you know, narcissistic parents. And, you know, I did not even know nothing about narcissism growing up, okay? I didn't know anything about gaslighting growing up. But, you know, as I was led, you know, via the spirit, you know, I'm led, bro. I literally flow by way of the spirit. And so, because I asked for understanding, okay? I asked for understanding and clarity about my damn life, okay? This is what people need to understand. I did not seek any information and or truth or nothing like that so that I could have control and dominance over people, okay? It was all pertaining to my life and my understanding because I was curious. I wanted to know, okay? A huge difference, all right? So I was led to different videos about gaslighting, all right, and narcissism. And so when I would listen to these videos, it would break down, what these people would do. And so I'm like, damn, this is what they did to me my whole freaking life. All right, so now I have clarity and understanding on what it is was happening to me my whole life. Okay? Because it had caused me my whole life to be confused. Like I was made to feel like I was the one that had an issue, like I was the problem, when really, I was the solution, because I'm calling attention to problems. Okay, there's problems that I'm seeing and I'm pointing them out. Okay, I have an issue with a problem. Okay, I'm not the problem, I'm pointing out the problem. But when I will point out the problem, I was demonized. Okay, and so this happened to me my whole damn life. Okay, on many different things. Okay, the whole gender thing, for one. Okay, that was huge. All right, that was huge because my family was literally trying to suppress my spirit and who I naturally was, and they were telling me that I could not be me. Okay, because of what body that I was born in. Okay, so me being outgoing, outspoken, bold, and just like, bruh, I was into sports. I was into, just I was into all the things that boys were into. Okay, that was me. But there was something wrong with this in my community. All right, growing up, like they found something wrong with that. So they were try to force. They would say you cannot act this way. So, bro, it's this, okay? This persecution, okay? Affliction, narcissism. This all of these things, bro. I had to endure all of these things from a young age as a child. All of my life, and every single one of these things that people kept trying to change about me came from the Great Spirit. Okay, and this is what people need to understand. All right, it's so crazy. It's like, people would rather hold to the carbon copy robot hive mind system of control. Okay, it's like free agency scares these people, right? It's like individuality scares people. Okay, I never understood that. I never understood what scares people about individuality and free agency, freedom, like real freedom. All right, freedom to be you, freedom to be who you are. Okay? Like, why can't I be me? All my life is like, why must I have to follow you? Why must I have to believe in this status quo? Why must I have to fit in this box? So, anyway, bruh, I don't even know why I broke in, other than to add that, you know, I seriously don't think that my mom, did a lot of this narcissistic abuse on purpose, okay? I don't, okay? Like the lecturing of every single thing, bro. Even when it came to me wanting to eat, raw fruits, to go on a raw fruit diet, okay? Like a raw fruit fast, rather. Not a diet, but a raw fruit fast. Literally lectured me about how wrong that is, and how we're supposed to actually eat, and how many times a day we're supposed to eat. Like, bruh, like belittling me, okay? I don't think she does these things on purpose. In her mind, she's doing it because she loves me, okay? And, so I have these deep conversations with the Father. I'm constantly in my head, trying to figure out and understand why my mom has always been so cold towards me. Like, why she could never understand me and hear me. And then when she could finally hear me, then all of a sudden, just one thing, them people over there in that created state of Israel, because she wants to hold on to that, that this is what, basically ruined the relationship. Not because I tried to force her to, see the truth, but only because I spoke the truth. Okay? Simply because I spoke the truth about that. Both my mother and my stepdad got offended. Alright, and literally cut me off, said I was being disrespectful when clearly I wasn't. I literally just spoke the truth. It was like, matter of fact, they're not the real people, we are. Okay, we're the true seed of the land, okay, we're the true biblical people. And I didn't say it in like a smart addict type of way or nothing like that. It was just as like a matter of fact. Actually, we are the true people. They lied about everything, okay, clearly, because we've been living during the times of the Gentiles, okay? So if we've been living during the times of the Gentiles, don't you think, for us to be trodden down by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled, don't you think that they would have to create a fraudulent system? Force everybody to think that this is all there is? And that this is going to last for eternity? Until you die? Like, bro, really? No, there was a time limit to this. Okay? And now it's reached its peak, because the children of light has been risen in the land of our captivity. Therefore, this signals right here the end of your time. Your time is fulfilled. Okay? Let me prove it to you. Alright? I'm going to prove it to you. Alright? 1 second. This is going to be from 3 Nephi 16. Look how you guys boasted against the natural branches. This whole Gentile posing as a Hebrew. In the latter days, the gospel will go to the Gentiles and then to the house of Israel. The Lord's people will see eye to eye when he brings again Zion. Okay? So, this is the time we living in. Alright? This is the time we living in. Alright? Yes. We have received the oracles now. It went from the Gentiles now to us. We have the spiritual wealth. We have the oracles. And we live it. Okay? Hold on. Let's see. Here's a woe unto you Gentiles, okay? Because I'm not going to read all of this. But woe. It says the Father unto the unreceiving of the Gentiles, okay? You Gentiles that do not want to receive the fullness of this gospel, all right? Those of you who harden your heart, woe be unto you, because you have come forth upon this land over here in the fourth part of the earth, and you have scattered the holy people who are of the house of Israel. And my people who are of the house of Israel have been cast out from among you. Yes, we've been treated as nothing and have been trodden underfoot this whole entire time. Okay? This whole entire time. This whole entire time. Okay? We fell by the edge of the sword. Your papal bull. Okay? That you know damn well you did. Okay? Till different. Okay? We were led away captive into all nations. Jerusalem has been trodden down by these Gentiles. Okay? We've been trodden underfoot by them. And because of the mercies of the Father unto the Gentiles, and also the judgments of the Father that was upon our people, who are of the house of Israel, the seed of this land, and all the lands colonized, verily, verily, I say unto you, that after all this, after you've done all this, oh, hold on, I think I need to go get another water. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. And so after all this, and I have allowed my people who are of the house of Israel to be smitten and to be afflicted and to be slain and to be cast out from among them, and to become hated by them, and to become a hiss and a byword among them. What is it that you love to call us? And thus instructed the Father, that I should say unto you, at that day, when the Gentiles shall sin against my gospel, and shall reject the fullness of my gospel, and shall be lifted up in the pride of their hearts above all nations, and above all the people of the whole earth, and shall be filled with all manner of lyings, and of deceits, and of mischiefs, and all manner of hypocrisy, and murders, and priestcrafts, and whoredoms, and of secret abominations. And if they shall do all those things, and shall reject the fullness of my gospel, behold, says the Father, he will bring the fullness of his gospel from among you. Oh, he's done this. You guys do not have the oracles any longer. You have been usurped. Okay? You have been usurped. And then I will remember my covenant, which I have made unto my people, O house of Israel, and I will bring my gospel unto them. And I will show unto thee, O house of Israel, he's showing unto us, that the Gentiles shall not have power over us. We're in this time right now. Now you have no more spiritual authority over us. You have no more mental control over us. We are set free, both spiritually and mentally. We're only up under this physical captivity for now, because it's for you to have an opportunity. Okay? Yes. Whether you want to believe this or not, It matters not what you want to believe. The Great Spirit is just. Is all just. Yes. You were allowed to get the blessing bag. You were allowed your period of time to live lavishly. Live it up. Enjoy it however you seem fit. All while we were trodden underfoot. So now, if you want to be with us, you want to be spared with the Yahudians, then you're going to want to join yourself with us. Become a righteous am. You have the blessings physically. We have the blessings spiritually. We must come together and do this righteous thing. All right? This is what it is. This is what it is. All right? So, yeah, he brung it to us. So we have the spiritual wealth. You need the spiritual wealth in order to make it into the kingdom. Because you have seared your conscience with a hot iron. Therefore, you have to humble yourself to hear the reproof by way of the Spirit that's coming through the Yahudians. And repent. Begin to restore. That's righteousness. That's the work of the Most High. That's the great work that he's going to do. And I will show unto thee, O house of Israel, that the Gentiles shall not have power over you, but I will remember my covenant unto you. And we will come into the knowledge of the fullness of his gospel. Is this being clear to you? We have the oracles that you need. We have the spiritual wealth for you. If you become a righteous am, repenting, returning unto him, you will be numbered among us. And you will be protected from the 2/3 that are wicked. They will not be allowed to trodden you down. They will not be allowed to persecute you. You will be treated very well. You will be happy. You will be free. But this ain't about lip service. This ain't about psyching yourself out to believe something. No, we deal in knowing over here. If you will not turn unto the Most High and hearken unto the Spirit of truth, then you will be unprotected for what will happen to you. Okay? The Great Spirit is not going to protect you. Your money, your materialistic things is not going to save you. The only thing that is going to save you is this spiritual wealth, this spiritual understanding, spiritual clarity. You need that in order to make a logical choice for yourself, because you've only been given one option by those who set themselves up in authority over you. All your various different religions do not matter. Okay? That's still the option of Lucifer. That's still the option of death and destruction. Okay? You only have two choices. You have the choice to live or die. It's your choice. Alright? If you want to live, then you will keep the eternal law of divine love. You will walk in it. You will operate in it. If you want to die, you will harden your heart. And you will hold on to your God, which is money, materialistic things, the carnal pleasures of the flesh. Your God is Satan, okay? Therefore, you're going to reap death and destruction. That's your choices, okay? Now, we have been giving you the fullness of the gospel. You need to understand the time that we have been living in. Okay? We have been living in the tail end of the times of the Gentiles. Now you just seen that their time came to an end because we have the oracles. Okay? They've been given back to us. That means your time's up, Gentiles. Now you have the opportunity to accept this truth or accept your fate. That is your choices. I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings. I'm sorry if this offends you. I have to speak this truth to you regardless. And I'm getting ready to wrap this up for tonight, bro, because it's going on 5 o'clock and it takes a while to cook beans. But hold on a second. I'm looking for something. Alright? I must speak his words to you, whether you listen or fail to listen. For he already knows that you are rebellious. Yeah, we already know. I'm already knowing. Alright? Already knowing. That's why my channel got crickets. Yes. Okay? Because people want to avoid the truth like the plague. Especially when they find out they have to change something about themselves that they don't want to change. You know damn well you're supposed to walk in love towards your neighbor. You know damn well you're not supposed to love your money and your materialistic things. You know damn well you're supposed to treat everybody the way that you want to be treated. You know damn well you're not supposed to treat people any kind of way that you would not want to be treated. So, let's stop kidding ourselves, people. Well, I ain't kidding myself. I'm telling you this truth. You know, I applied it to my life first. So, you got to take responsibility for yourself and your life. What are you gonna do? You have the choice. Oh, I know how majority of you look at me. Who do you think you are? I am a child of light, here on a mission to save as many as possible. I suggest you take heed. On that note, I'll try to resume this again tomorrow. Okay. All right. So I just got a comment. Shalom. And again, with that title, I really do not like being referred to as that. But I appreciate that you're here. Says thank you so much for the demonstration. Well, you're welcome. Um, thank the Most High, because literally, is by His might that I do it. Okay, I literally trust in the Spirit. Okay, I have to lean on the Spirit. Um, I can't walk in the flesh, because if I walk in the flesh, then I'll be disobeying the eternal laws. And prime example is this title of sister, quote unquote. You know, I'm a trans man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that, label of sister. I prefer brother, but I know the mentality of, people. So, I don't blame the people. I understand why they think the way that they think. You know, I have a lot more patience now that I walk with the Spirit instead of in my carnal flesh. Nevertheless, I'll still tell you, that what I prefer, but I'm not gonna be mad at people and I'm not gonna be that person that's gonna be feeling salty towards somebody because they choose to operate in a certain belief system. Okay, I have to allow everybody their free agency. So, but that don't mean that I won't say that, hey, I don't like that title. I don't identify as that, and it gives other people the wrong impression about me, you know. So that's why I'm vocal about it. But anyway, tomorrow I'm going to the store, people. So I'm gonna try to do that before I get on here, if I get on here. So it just depends, like, what all I have to do tomorrow. Um, I may uh continue this, or I may do another tour. But this is why I don't like making plans, because I flow by way of the Spirit. Okay, so I never know what the Father, Mother, Great Spirit will put upon me to do tomorrow, if anything. Because so I don't plan nothing. I don't like to plan. I have gotten, I feel like, you know in hot waters, or whatnot, because when if I promise to do something, we should follow through with that. So I'm the type of person that don't want to go back on my word. So this is why I cannot. I don't like being on a schedule. I don't like planning things. But sometimes I want to do certain things. So anyway, sorry I missed a chance. I apologize. It's okay. You probably didn't even know, so that's why I let people know. Um, but I get it. I get the mindset and all of that. So ain't no animosity here. It's just bringing awareness is necessary. People need to understand. Not everything is surface level. You know, some things are a lot deeper. But anyway, on that note, shalom, y'all.